legal system in America is not based on innocence or guilt. All right, is this news to any of you? Any of you who didn't know, good morning, newsflash. This means if you end up in the court system for whatever reason, this could be the civil court system, but I'm specifically talking about the criminal court system. The civil court system is applies as well. We were talking about that a lot over the last 2 days. But if you end up in the criminal court system, whether you get found innocent or guilty is not solely based on whether you actually did the thing you're accused of or if you did not do the thing that you're accused of. Now, again, if you get found guilty and you actually did it, that doesn't mean that they're lying. If you get found innocent and you didn't do it, that doesn't mean that you got away with something that you didn't do. The point being that the whole system is not based on that, even though the premise of the system is supposed to find whether someone actually did something or they didn't do it. Because you know the kind of the logo of the justice system is the woman holding the scales and she has a blindfold on. So the justice system is supposed to be blind. It's just supposed to weigh innocence versus guilt. But we know that that's not the way the system works. The system in America is based on whether you have the resources to prove whatever you're accusing against the other person. This is the reason why any of you know that if you end up going to federal court in the United States of America, that the federal court system has a very high conviction rate. In other words, you end up going to trial against the United States government, not the state level, but the government level, the federal government level. There's a very high chance that you are going to lose that case. So if someone ends up beating a federal case, is a big deal because it rarely happens. The reason why it rarely happens is because the federal government has as much resources as it wants to have to fight against you, to try to prove your guilt. They have unlimited resources, which might be more than the resources that you have. So that's the reason why they usually win, because they have resources. They have all these lawyers. They can do all this investigating. They can go into any aspect or detail of your life. And usually when you can come up with that kind of resources, you usually get what you want. And this is the reason why